Alright, guys, so this news came earlier today, but it flew under my radar. In fact, it was actually during a conversation I was having with my friend Chris, and he was like, "Hey, did you know Jason Aaron is is gone to DC?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" So I look it up, and yes, Jason Aaron will be writing a Batman miniseries called Batman Offworld with artwork by Doug Mahnke. Now, this isn't the first time Aaron has written for DC Comics. In fact, he got his start at DC Comics. One of the first things he wrote was the Penguin one-shot for Joker's Asylum, which I think is probably one of the best Penguin stories out there. So Jason Aaron did do like short comics here and there before going with Marvel, which he had been for 15 years. Honestly, it felt longer than 15 years. Now, Aaron obviously did a lot of good for Marvel. He was one of the big writers for Marvel for a long time. Obviously, his Thor run was fucking legendary. His Conan comics were awesome. He had done, all Avengers, not so much. But he had, of course, his Wolverine run. And yes, I did like his Punisher run. And also, I'm already seeing a lot of videos saying, like, he got kicked off of Marvel because he made Punisher too woke. And I'm like, what? You guys were complaining about, Punisher, like, Jason Aaron, being forced to write wokeness in Punisher. So which is it? Was he kicked off for being too woke or not woke enough? You can't have both. Also, sidebar, to everyone saying that, like, Donny Cates got kicked out of Marvel for, like, being too awesome at Marvel, and people thought, oh, he's too awesome, so Marvel kicked him out. Fuck all of you. The dude got in an accident and lost 6 months of his life. It was a car accident that was so bad, he has lost 6 months of his memory. Not only that, dude had a divorce that was so horrible, he was going through depression. What the hell is wrong with shame on all of you. Fucking shame on you for spreading that shit. I'm not saying everyone did that, but, you've probably seen videos of, making up these things like Donny Cates got fired because, something about, he wasn't left enough or something, some dumb shit like that. And I'm like, what? Fucking no. But yeah, and I've seen a few videos already. I looked up, and there's been a few articles and whatnot saying Jason Aaron got kicked out of Marvel for not being too left enough. I'm like, what is it? Is he too left or not left enough? You can't have both here. So, yeah. But we're getting off topic. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just thought that was kind of shitty. That what people had done to Donny Cates. I thought that was just a wee bit shitty. Anyway, so getting back on topic, I know some people are half cool, excited about this and half not, and I understand for multiple reasons. Let's get some negatives out of the way. Obviously, the last time a Marvel writer came over to a big name Marvel writer came over to DC, it was Brian Michael Bendis, and that didn't turn out so well. While I do think that Batman Universe was a really good comic, I will say that a lot of his shit is shit. Like what he did with Action Comics, what he did with Legion of Superheroes, Justice League, all of that was just kind of wow, this was really bad. Wonder Twins was alright. I liked that. I did like Wonder Twins. But aside from two things, it's a lot of garbage. Now, Chip Zdarsky has shown up and we're writing Batman, and it's been mind-bending from what I've read of so much of it. But yeah. But the last time so we're 1 for 1 of big-name writers coming from Marvel to DC. So, yeah. Having Jason Aaron come over is a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And I understand, people are nervous because of what Bendis did. I don't blame you. I personally am excited. He has worked at DC before, and I'm going to say this. I'm excited as long as he's doing solo books. What I mean is, he's better at writing solo characters or team-up books, because I did like his Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine comic, but he's really not good at team books. Do not give him Justice League. For the love of God, don't give him Justice League, because his Avengers run was the embodiment of mediocrity. His entire Avengers run was just the embodiment of mediocrity, and ugh. So if he's writing a Batman miniseries that has no real effect on anything, cool. I personally would love to see Aaron write an Orion comic or a Hawkman book. Do like cool, like brutal space opera stuff like he did with Thor. I think he'd be really cool with that. Maybe bring back Prince Valiant as a mini. Actually, that'd be really cool if Jason Aaron brought back the Prince Valiant comic. Not Prince Valiant. Was it Prince Valiant? It was the Viking Prince. Sorry, Prince Valiant was a totally different character. The Viking Prince would actually be really cool as like a mini series. That'd be really awesome by Jason Aaron. Do like kind of like a Conan the Barbarian thing. That'd be awesome. He'd also really kill it with Jonah Hex. I would love. That's the if there is one character I would love to see Jason Aaron write more than any, it's Jonah Hex. I would love a Jonah Hex comic from Jason Aaron. As an ongoing miniseries, I don't care. He would do such amazing things with Hex. So the top three, like, Hawkman would be cool, Orion would be really cool, Batman, obviously, but Zdarsky's got the main Batman book. Maybe Aaron will do, like, Detective Comics or something. Also, we don't know, like, from the article I read, side note, from the article I read, it didn't sound like he was leaving Marvel fully, but it does sound like he's going to be doing more work at DC. So, yeah, I feel like he's done it. I feel like he just felt like, I've done enough. I did my big thing at Marvel. I'm going to go over to DC and see what I can do. Yeah. So I'm interested. Just don't give him Justice League or a team book. Jesus Christ. Let him stick on solo books. And DC, if you're smart, give him a Jonah Hex book. Please. I would fucking love a Jonah Hex book if it's done by Jason Aaron. I would buy that book every week. Every month it came out. Yeah. Because I know he'd fucking, without even, like, knowing the premise, I know he'd fucking kill it. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Jason Aaron coming to DC Comics? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.